Welcome to Staff Health. Let's make staffing simple. It's the middle of the night. You're short-staffed. Again, you offered overtime, but nobody is replying. And even when they do, you're stuck paying expensive time and a half overtime rates. Staff Health saves you real money compared to overtime costs. Staff Health gives you a simpler way. Your shift reopens automatically. Nurses get notified right away. You assign new staff in seconds, right from your portal. No delays, no shift premiums, no drama. Staff Health runs the exclusive WorkWell program, where nurses are rewarded for showing up, being reliable, and doing great work. Facilities using Staff Health see the benefits immediately, cutting no-shows by up to 42% in just the first 90 days, and you don't pay a penny more. Here's how it works in real time.
If you wanted to add a shift, it's probably kind of similar to what you're used to, I guess, right? You can just simply go in here, select the times. If you require a break, you get in there and you just post the shift, right? It's gonna, similar to when I work, it's gonna go out to all of our providers who are vetted, credentialed, so on and so forth, and they're gonna start picking up those shifts. That's when you're gonna see these orange request boxes pop up here, and there's gonna be requesters in here, right? Like, so one of these is gonna, this sidebar will pull up, and these are the people that requested. And you can click on these names. It's gonna pull up all of their contact information, all of their credentials. You can print these, save them. If state comes in the building, they will all be here for you, okay? So you don't have to hesitate or worry about that. And then it's just simple, Kara. If you wanna assign them, reject them. It automatically notifies them whether they got the shift or not. And then down here is just your assigned shifts, and they're all color coded, so anybody can really hit the ground running with this. If they're not clocked in, it's going to show you. It'll turn orange and say, hey, this person's not clocked in. What it means, they got to do something, right? Are they there? At health. If they are there and they forgot to clock in, you can clock them in. But in your case, we're really going to be focusing on that kiosk, right? Because we track the kiosk. So it's going to be a little different for your facility. Just for that and for sakes of that, right? And you can cancel shifts just in here easily as well. If you need to cancel somebody, just go ahead and click on a name and you can just go ahead and cancel them. Shifts tab's easy. It's kind of similar to the calendar tab, but you can export these. So if you wanted to just say, hey, who dropped this week? Okay, let me export this, give it to my unit manager to make sure that all the shifts are refilled. Pretty simple. The next two slides I really want to touch on because I think these are super important. The dashboard tab, this is amazing because this is basically like a to-do list for Tiffany or for whoever is doing the scheduling. Up here is just shifts needing attention, right? Like, hey, what's bad? Well, we got drop shifts in here. There might be the ongoing no clock in that I mentioned earlier, like that will show up here, but it gives your team like a list to go down for that day to see what's going on and they can handle things really quickly. And by the way, we're an extension of you guys. So our team, what you don't see, we're working on the back end on this. So your dedicated scheduler and our team are also watching this. So hopefully we catch this stuff before you guys do. But that's just the benefit. So just imagine you're hiring a staff of like 5 people but they're us, right? That are kind of helping you with this. It's a good way to look at it. Down here are just requested shifts. So these need action items. So your team can go through these, either assign or reject these people. But this is going on through March, it looks like, right? So these are future shifts as well in here. This tab is great. So this is the providers tab. These are all the people that are interested in your location, put it that way. So if they request a shift at your location, they work the shift, you can do many things with this, but the main thing that people use this for is they create a custom flow pool. You can, so all these people have worked at your building or showed interest, right? So you can search for a particular provider if you want to contact, you can sort by position, you can, let's say Adriana Ford, if you click on her, you can still see all of her information, but let's say she worked there last night, Kara, and you really liked her, just a good cultural fit. Go ahead and favorite her, add her to your favorites. And then this is going to, when you hit this only favorite providers, this is gonna create your own customized flow pool right here. And then as time goes on, your team probably will just be working on this, right? Because you want the same people in there, and this is the best way to do that. And another good way to do this too is, like, let's say all these people are busy. and you're like, you know, I really want someone, but I want someone who's been here before. I don't want to have to like show them around, right? Well, you can just go like, hey, what's the last shift they worked, right? And then you can do it that way. Or maybe it's a last minute shift and you're like, hey, I want someone who's close. I'm not going to call someone who's 40 miles away. That would probably never happen where you are because we're fairly large. But this is another way, right, to really kind of pinpoint things. And the last thing I'll mention, and then I'll be done and open for any questions, is we do have a feature where you can create it so the favorited providers, if they request an open shift, they just automatically get that shift. Just because you know that they're good, we know they're good, we know you like them, and it's just one less step you have to do, but you can control that if you want that on or off.
Most platforms work fine when things go right. But what about when they don't? Nurse calls out last minute. Holiday shift no one wants. No problem. StaffHealth reopens your shift instantly. Nearby nurses get notified. No delays, no extra fees. You assign new staff in seconds. A Georgia facility posted 11 shifts. 9 were filled in under 3 hours. No no-shows, no scramble. They saved $190.80 per shift. What makes our staffing solution the best? Powerful, yet easy-to-use technology. Nurses rewarded for reliability. 24/7 real-time support. No shift premiums, ever. Why should you switch to StaffHealth now? Our technology helps us operate more efficiently, and we pass the savings to you. We guarantee to save your facility 5 to 15% on your current PRN staffing rates. What are you waiting for? No risk, no long-term contract, no cost to use, only pay for book shifts, real savings, and most important, our nurses are more reliable.
Get our fast-track onboarding started. Just fill out the form in the link in the description.
Thanks again from all of us at StaffHealth. Let's make staffing simple, and let's work well together.